Hi, this is Heather from Strings and Threads. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. Today, Wednesdays, I've been calling Wearable Wednesday because I want to try to make more wearables. I would love to be able to make clothing that I feel comfortable wearing and learn how to size things. And so far I've learned a ton. I did the pattern I did previous to this one. I wasn't happy with how it looked on me, but with all of your advice and all of your help, the measurements for it were correct, and I actually made something, that was potentially useful if I would have liked it. This time, I almost said this month, I'm not really working monthly on this. I'm just doing the pattern until it's done, and then I'll pick another pattern after that. But this time I'm doing something called, I have to look down to make sure I get it right, Woods Crochet Cardigan. And so far I'm really happy with this one. I'll insert a picture of how it looks here. This is a free pattern online, but I did find out that if you wanted to download a PDF copy of it without all the ads and stuff, the creator of this pattern also sells on Etsy. I think it was $3.50 for the pattern. I only just realized that this week. So I've already kind of gone through on the website, so I'm just going to continue working from the website since I'm getting a lot closer to being finished. So I also have a subscriber who's doing this with me. Her name is Deb, and she gave me permission to show her progress so far. She's using Karen cloud cakes, and the colorway she picked is gorgeous. I feel like I want to make this sweater again, provided I get it completely finished and loved it, but I'm feeling pretty hopeful and positive about this one. So I think I will, but I would love to try this in lots of different colorways and different kinds of yarn. So I'm going to insert a picture of Deb's right here. I went to Ollie's a few months back and they had this Red Heart Roll With It tweed, excuse me, and their sale price was $2.99. So I bought a bunch of these. I want to say I bought 6. It was either 5 or 6 of them that cakes that I bought, and I thought that would be perfect for this project. I'm hoping now that I have enough because I have this cake and one more cake left, and then I'm out. And I have no idea. I just know that I got this at Ollie's. I'm not familiar with this kind of yarn, so I'm not sure if it would be easy to get again. So I'm going to show you my progress so far and kind of what I thought of the pattern. So you start from the bottom, you do the bottom edging first, and then you work your way up to the armpit. So she gave a certain amount of rows per size in the directions, but I just kind of decided that I was going to measure the length that I felt comfortable with. So I didn't even bother to count rows. I just kept going with the rows until when I held it up to my armpit, it was about the length that I would want it to be. And so the next section was to make these 3 panels. Now you just attach, you didn't make the panels and then sew them on. You just kind of went from here to here and then just went all the way up the certain number of rows that she said. I think it was 10. And then the same thing with this middle section. And then the same thing with this front section. I was so confused. You guys are probably gonna laugh at me, especially those of you who are used to clothing, but I'm like, oh my gosh, how is this gonna work, with the 3 panels? What is this for? Is this a hood? And it's just that I'm not familiar. I've never really made wearables, which is the reason why I'm doing this, because I want to get used to this. But once I figured out how this works, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is genius. I am doing this. If I ever make a sweater pattern, I am doing it this way. So this back panel just goes basically to the bottom of your neck. the front panels come to the front, and then you're going to sew here, and this is the armhole. It's kind of hard to, so this is the front of the sweater. Now it looks kind of funny right now because you can't see the whole thing. It's really, really difficult for me to fit my whole body into the frame. So this is the front panel. The back panel would go about to the top of my neck, and then this will get sewn together, this part right here. And then this front panel down is the side of the sweater. And it doesn't seem like it comes across very far, but I noticed that she has edging that's going to go around, and so that'll bring it in farther. And I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this well. Hopefully you kind of get the gist of how that works. But I panicked for a while, and I almost reached out to the creator to be like, what in the world? What's up with this 3 pounds? And then it just hit me like, oh, that's how you make the armhole, and that's how you get the front of the sweater, because the sweater was made long enough to wrap around you in the front. Not fully, because you have to still be able to put the edging around here. And if it's not quite close enough together for me, I might do a little extra edging there. We'll see how it goes. And then if I make this sweater again, I could always make it long, like wider if I wanted to, if I was not happy with the way it sits. But I noticed in her picture, she didn't have it fully, you know, wrapped around her like this, and it didn't button. She just kind of had it, I mean, kind of like this shirt. She kind of had it like this, not without the attachment in the middle, but it just kind of was like this. So thank you for watching. If you wanted to participate with me, I'm including a link to the pattern below. It's free, or if you wanted a PDF copy without advertisements in it, you could go to her Etsy page. I believe there might be a link for it in the article, and you could buy it for $3.50. And I would love to have you join. It's not too late to join in, and you could just kind of work at your own pace. I don't know how much I'll get done this week. But when I'm done, I'll probably move on to the next pattern, and you can feel free to join if you'd like, or just watch how my progress is going. I'm going to do a lighter top for the next pattern. It's not going to be a sweater. It's going to be maybe more of a summery type top. Summery. I feel like I'm saying summery. Summarize this paragraph. So I'm sorry, that was a weird random thought. I just, maybe I've been in school too long. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Things We're Making Thursday. Bye.